Right now, and it's probably just me just thinking out loud and just in my own head. Right now, I feel like bachata is in a bit of a slowdown. Now, don't get me wrong, just like you guys, I still love it to this day. I still blast it, but I don't know if you can feel what I feel. I feel like the energy isn't what it used to be. And like any genre, it goes through cycles. Sometimes it just needs that one big moment to light it right back up. And how can we fix that? Well, for me, I feel like we need a big spark, kind of like the Big Bang Theory. So that spark for me would be two names, Prince Royce and Romeo Santos. Now, for me, I look at it from an even keel perspective. Obviously, I make bachata music and I love it, and obviously that's a common thing if you've been on my page to know about. I like to see others win as well because for me, I always look at the genre as the bigger picture than the artist. Now, why haven't these two done a song together? Has always been a question in my mind over the course of my career. Now, obviously, they've been doing their thing as a solo artist and doing so many great things for the genre and obviously for their careers. They've obviously met when Royce was small. They've been on stage together and collabed in that way, but they've never done a song together. And right now, we're in a situation where the genre feels like it's at a low. How do we get that right back up? Those two need a collab. That's just my view on things. Obviously, you can go about it as, hey, here's a single collab for Royce's album, and here's another collab for Romeo's album. That's probably what people want, right? That's not what Lynx wants. That's not what I want. And I'm sure if I'm thinking it from a perspective of like, how would they think and how would their labels think? I think of things as a business. What's the right business decision? Those two need to make a collab album. It's simple as that. You mean to tell me if those two make a collab album, no one's gonna stop and listen? You know they will. Just imagine those two finally collabing, even if it's just one song. But for me, an album would just crush things. It will send shockwaves throughout not just bachata, but the Latin music universe. We need it. The genre needs it. If you're an artist trying to make bachata, an inspiring bachatero, bachatera, or just an bachatero, bachatera that's been doing it for a long ass time, but you feel like you haven't gotten that big break, those two do an album together. Everybody and their mother needs to get on that bandwagon and just ride. And again, this is more of like if they do make it happen, right? That's just my interpretation of what I think needs to happen. And if it doesn't happen, then I'll shave my head bald and take a picture. If not now, then when? And right now is the perfect time. Right now is the perfect moment. Right now is the best business decision for you two to do an album together. A single, a song or two, cool. I'll live with that. You guys want to do that? That's great. But I want an album. Lynx wants an album. I just want it for the genre. I don't necessarily feel like, and I'm not saying it as in like, you guys do that and then it draws more eyes into our genre and then people might stumble into one of my songs, stumble into another song of another bachatero or bachatera that I know. I'm not saying it just for everyone else's benefit because you guys don't owe us anything. But for me, I just look at it from like, dude, it would be so nice to just see so many of us, just everyone's eating, everyone's providing things to the genre. Now, if you're an asshole, then you don't fucking deserve to be eating at the table. But like for me, I just look at it from that perspective of like, dude, this is awesome just for our culture and our music. I look at things from like what's going on in the reggaeton world, and I see all these reggaetoneros come into the Bad Bunny show and album and everything, and I think that's such a beautiful thing, and we need a lot of that unity, and I think that's something that's missing. Oh, and by the way, I wouldn't even be surprised if you guys talk mad shit in those mambos, kind of like Romeo saying, "Yo, Royce, it's lonely up top here, huh?"
Bendiciones. Love, love, love. Peace, health, success.
Yo, girl. Ah!
Or maybe something like that.